really nice day, didn't need the winter coat.
Yeah, we really didn't need that winter coat, this afternoon. It was because of that southerly wind, that came in. It was pretty strong. It's going to be a bit lighter this evening and overnight tonight, but those temperatures, they're making a 10-degree jump. They made a 10-degree jump as compared to yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
They're going to make another 10-degree jump tomorrow afternoon. Eventually, we may see ourselves in the 80s. But as we take a live look outside in Longview, we are mostly clear. And this is, again, looking at the city of Longview here. And as we look at some of the stats, a couple of things to note here. First and foremost, temperature-wise, we have been in the 60s for most of the day. We're at 64 in Longview. Winds are south at 13 miles per hour, and that's definitely been a factor today. And if you were outside for any given period, you probably noticed it. Those winds were strong. Something else, fire danger is higher because that relative humidity, it is lower at 29%. And the rainfall percent of normal, folks, we are hurting for rain. It doesn't look like we're going to see anything, unfortunately, here over at least the next 3 days. But there is some hope on the horizon, and we will break that down for you here in just a little bit. But as we look at the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, this is between the 17th of November and the 21st of November. The weather pattern, it is forecasted to reactivate. Heavier showers across the Panhandle and across North Central and East Texas here. And then as we look at the temperature outlook, I do think we're going to remain warm despite next week's rain chances. So as opposed to being in the 50s and 60s, I expect that we will be in the 60s and 70s for most of next week. So keep a watchful eye on that. Again, nothing out of the ordinary. We see that at this time of year. We see several afternoons like this as well. Temperatures right now are in the mid 60s, so it's a comfortable afternoon. Satellite and radar not showing any dynamic storm systems in the Lone Star State, hence the lack of rain that we have. So if you're making your way over to Amarillo anytime soon, well, you're not going to see much. Again, for the storm system, we discussed this yesterday, and you can go on my Facebook page and we break this down for you in a descriptive manner. But as we look at this weather pattern for this weekend into early next week, I do think we see a storm system that will be moving across the area. It probably moves a little further to the north than where this L is, but we will eventually see some rain. The timing, it is messed up. Yesterday it was looking more like a Sunday event. Today it's looking more like Monday, possibly into Tuesday, because the models are having a really hard time directly forecasting where this storm goes, how strong it's going to be for us in East Texas, and how much rain is going to fall from it. And I've downgraded our rainfall totals just a little bit. As opposed to being up to 2 inches, we're probably looking up to about an inch of rain max. Tonight, 53, mostly clear. Tomorrow, we will see plenty of sunshine. We hit 78. Winds will be strong again, so be prepared for that. Winds will be out of the south at 15 miles per hour. Slightly weaker than what we saw today, but still noticeable. 80s Thursday and Friday. A few isolated showers this weekend. The better rain chance now looks to be early next week, with high temperatures in the mid-70s. And for Lufkin, Nacogdoches, and Crockett, temperature-wise, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're seeing plenty of sunshine around, highs in the 80s, a few showers this weekend and into early next week. Casey.
Thankful for those rain